Alright, maybe you have it sometimes that you are feeling super disciplined and you set yourself some goals, and the next day after waking up you feel super undisciplined, unmotivated, and the discipline seems to be gone. So this is why this is the second video out of 2 videos. Here will be 4 more tips to be disciplined and 1 bonus tip at the end. Enjoy! Alright, we were disciplined enough to make it into the Colosseum here. Tip number 5 that I have for you is prioritize your tasks, because we learned in tip number 1, the thing that gives results are motivating us and also help us to be more disciplined because we have some reward with what we have. And the thing is, usually we have 1 or 2 tasks that are the most important for us. Pareto principles says 20% of the work creates 80% of the results. If we have this in mind, we have to prioritize what we should do all day, what we should start with all day, to very quickly with 20% get 80% results, so we are more rewarded and have more discipline by that. There are many areas that we can work on in life. We can work on our fitness, mental health, we can work on the money. Money, it's simply like that. It's the one area that affects our life the most in the most positive way. And usually it's like this, like no matter how good your advice is, or no matter how smart, maybe not always, but no matter how good your advice is, let's say, if you're broke, okay, people don't listen to you. And if you have money, you could give the same advice, but people all of a sudden love you and love the advice or whatever, because it's some sort of halo effect, I would say. Like the people who have money, you just want to listen to them. It just sounds smart, it just sounds good, it must be right because those people have money, those are successful. But what did they do? They just prioritized the money-making activities and got rewarded, and probably were pretty fucking disciplined. This is what I would recommend to stay disciplined. Prioritize your task, do the most important task first, and see how it is increasing your discipline. Tip number 6 to increase the discipline is to minimize distraction, because discipline is like a muscle. Resisting distractions, like only the little distractions that we have when we want to work or whatever, costs discipline. So at the end of the day, our discipline level is like reached and we have no discipline anymore, and we get a little bit lazy. We skip the gym because we have no discipline. We eat the unhealthy food, the bullshit food, because there's no discipline. And we can easily avoid it. We can easily take care of our discipline by just minimizing all the little distractions that we have in life. For example, we keep our desk where we work super clean. There's no distraction where we can grab something or we can do something, whatever. And we have clear times when we eat. We do not just sit down and work and all of a sudden we have the day, okay, no, I have to eat something or I want to eat something. No, there's a clear rule. We work. And then there's also time when I eat. One of the most important things, I think, is that the phone is not in the fucking room where you work. The phone is in some other room, probably somewhere where you locked it somewhere, because the phone is such a big distraction. It takes a lot of discipline if you have it right there, because you grab the phone, you just take out the phone, you know this, and you scroll on social media, you check your WhatsApp messages, okay, no messages, close the phone again, open the phone again, check again the messages 1 second later, and it's just a waste of time, and it kills his discipline. Another huge thing to minimize distractions is to have a room or like an area where you work where no people that are not like part of that project, maybe in your business or whatever, where no people of those kinds are allowed. Not your family, not your girlfriend. You have to make them clear that in this room where you work, it's not a place where they can be, because it is taking your distraction away. I've tried that before. Like they will promise you everything. They will promise you, okay, no, I swear I will be quiet. I swear I will say nothing. But then there's some fucking important thing that they think, okay, they have to talk about, and they don't feel well or whatever. And this again kills the discipline. You just say, hey, okay, this is my room. When I work, and when I spend time with you, I spend quality time with you. But I will not spend bullshit time with you when I just want to work. When I work, I work. When I'm spending time with you, when I'm answering to your questions, then I help you 100%. Build good habits around the thing that you want to do. If you think about it, is it objectively as difficult for for 2 people to go to the gym? Let's say we have a super overweight person who never went to the gym in his fucking life, and we have somebody who's like super like jacked and everything, who was going since he was like super young, and he's like basically going every day. Is it equally as difficult for both of them? No, of course not. For the one person, the newbie in the gym is like a new action that doesn't bring reward and costs a lot of discipline. For the other person, it is a habit. If you're more interested in the topic of building habits, I can recommend the book Atomic Habits by I forgot his name, James Clear, I think. There he talks about like the 4 steps of a habit, which is the trigger, the desire, the reaction and the reward. And by knowing the structure, okay, there's always a trigger, there's always a desire that follows after the trigger, there's a reaction that follows, and a reward usually that supports us into continuing this habit. If we know the structure, we can identify, okay, what is the trigger, for example, with my bad habits and also with my good habits. And maybe I can introduce a trigger that triggers good habits. And maybe I can build a habit around the thing that I want to do, going to the gym, producing YouTube videos, whatever, to make what I want to do, where I want to be disciplined, effortless. With being disciplined, it's not so much that we have to like increase our discipline, but we also have to be careful and save our discipline and not spend it on things that are like not necessary. Number 8, discipline is a muscle. We just train the muscle by doing exactly the thing that where we do not want to be disciplined, and then we'll train this exact muscle where we have to overcome pain and suffering. For example, what you can do every morning, just take a cold shower. This is what I do. Wake up early. If you hate waking up early, I usually hate waking up early. I force myself to wake up early, not only because of the discipline, but also there are other benefits, of course. Fast in the morning, like do not eat if you usually want to eat, if you usually like feel pleasure from that. If your brain tells you, okay, I'm in the gym right now, no, I don't want to do the last rep, then you do 2 more reps. Just because you know, okay, I will train my brain to train your discipline to be able to be the boss and not be like guided through your emotion and your desire, your feelings at that moment in time. All right, and at the end, a little bonus tip that I have for you, and this is just increase your standards in all areas of life. Why is that? Because all areas in life are connected and influence each other. So if we are undisciplined in one area in life, this will automatically influence other areas where we are also automatically less disciplined. So if we know this, we know it's so much more important to be disciplined in one area because this has an influence on the other areas. For example, if we are not waking up early, this will probably lead to not us being as willing to work as hard that day. If we don't eat well, we don't want to go to the gym, other days wasted anyway, or vice versa usually for me. Oh, I haven't been to the gym, okay, I can cheat. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed these other 4 tips, actually the 5th tip also about the standards, and we will increase our life with more discipline tomorrow, I hope, and then I'm pretty sure that we will see each other in the next video. And if you like this, consider subscribing. We see each other. Buenas noches.